Hi there everyone, my name is Eve Rose and I'm reporting live from my aunt's house in North Carolina. Based on my research on the International Telecommunications Union website, I believe that the top 4 goals of the ITU are growth, inclusiveness, sustainability, and innovation. This all came from the ITU's website for their 2020-2023 strategic framework. So, let's start with the first one, growth. The ITU says that growth is to enable and foster access to and increase use of telecommunications. Growth in the use of telecommunications can have a positive impact on socioeconomic development. The Union is planning on working together and collaborating with all the stakeholders in the telecommunication environment in order to achieve this goal. By working with the stakeholders, they would try to allow others more access to telecommunication platforms. The second goal is inclusiveness. This goal aims to bridge the digital divide and make sure that everyone benefits from telecommunications. They will achieve this by increasing broadband access for all. This includes all countries and regions and for all people, especially women and girls, youth, and marginal and vulnerable populations. They will do this by being in open communications with certain groups to reach out to these people and places. The third goal is sustainability. The ITU aims to manage risks, challenges, and opportunities from the rapid growth of telecommunications. They plan to do this by minimizing the negative impacts of undesired collaterals. By minimizing this, they would have to focus on enhancing the reliability of networks and systems and will have to build confidence and security in telecommunications. They have already identified the risks and have mitigation strategies, such as how one of the 6 risks identified is diminishing relevance and ability to demonstrate clear added value. The mitigation strategies include clear mandates of each structure and role in the Union, improving the cooperation framework, identifying and concentrating on areas with clear added value, establishing long-term partnerships, and improving communication strategies. The fourth and final goal is innovation. This goal aims to support the digital transformation of society. This goal will be achieved by contributing to technological advances, which are a key driver for the implementation of the WSIS, which is the World Summit on the Information Society, and the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. Now, moving on to the MIT Technology Review. I found this review to be very informative about how the world stands with its access to the internet. I realized that we had a digital divide, but I did not realize how large this divide really is, which is shown in the comparison with South Korea and Nigeria's megabits per second. I could not believe that over 52% of people still do not have access to the internet. I found this just astounding. I am a digital native, so I grew up with technology. I use a piece of technology every day, whether it's my phone to talk to my mom or my laptop to do assignments like this. My grandmother was a digital immigrant. She passed away in September, but before she passed away, she bought her first smartphone. I had to teach her the different nuances to her phone, how to text, and all that jazz. I still have our conversation saved in my text inbox. So, here are your 2 discussion questions. How do you think we could bridge the digital divide between countries like Nigeria and South Korea? Where do you think America falls between this gap? And the second one is, do you know anyone who's a digital immigrant? And if so, what is their story and how are they continuing to learn how to use technology?